Now, let's move out of the abstract and look at exactly how this transformation plays out in the real world. When Blue Altair partnered with University of Florida, we focused on their advancement and fundraising operations. This is a division where speed, relationships, and context are the literal difference between a missed opportunity and a major endowment. But they were hitting the exact legacy bottleneck we just diagnosed. Their CRM and their institutional data warehouse were operating in complete silos. For the business leaders on this call, you know the pain of data lags. An advancement officer might sit down with a major prospective donor, but the dossier they rely on is 24 to 48 hours out of sync. They are missing vital real time data for cultivation. This is exactly where the combined power of Blue Altair and SnapLogic changes the equation. Blue Altair came in and provided the architectural blueprint. We mapped the complex business logic, defined the strict governance structures, and architected the foundation. But to actually execute that vision at scale, University of Florida deployed SnapLogic's intelligent automation platform. Using SnapLogic as the engine, we stripped out manual workarounds and engineered an automated unified fabric bridging the CRM and the data warehouse gap. The immediate outcome was revenue growth. Advancement officers could make faster, highly informed decisions. But just as importantly, we established governed trust. The data was finally compliant, secure, and auditable. But here is why this matters to our conversation today. By solving this integration gap, the University of Florida didn't just fix a reporting headache. They became agentic ready. Because their data is now real-time and governed, they possess the exact architectural foundation required to deploy AI tomorrow. Now, let's see with that information what AI enables for you. So what happens when we actually put this unified data foundation into production? It creates a complete paradigm shift. Let's look at the student. They currently suffer from self-service fatigue, bouncing between disconnected portals. You have an admissions portal, you have a housing portal, and that overwhelms not only the student, but also your on-call L1 support. By unifying this data, we deploy RAG-enabled chatbots that securely query your student information systems for immediate context-aware answers. For faculty and advisors in this webinar, you spend hours cross-referencing your student information system with your learning management system to find at-risk students. That is a massive administrative debt. We solve this with governed AI that synthesizes risk signals and pre-drafts your intervention plans. Your staff goes from doing data entry to actually becoming mentors to your students. And finally, for operations, we eliminate the manual rekeying of PDF transcripts into, let's say, your CRM. We deploy AI agents to automatically read, parse, and route that unstructured data directly into your CRM solution. And you're going to see this modern operating model in action shortly. We have covered the how, but now let's look at the what. But remember, technology is only half the equation. An AI model doesn't yield results without strategy or governance. And that's exactly where Blue Altair partners with you. These are the top 10 high-impact use cases we see across institutions. These aren't hypotheticals. We have already built the unified data foundations and are actively moving them into the agentic phase. For example, in revenue growth, we see an incredible demand around alumni engagement, using AI to autonomously identify high-value donors and draft hyper-personalized outreach. Over in the student experience quadrant, it's about retention, deploying models that predict high-risk student based on real-time data to enable proactive intervention before a student drops out. Similarly, you have use cases around highly sensitive areas such as risk, fraud, and data governance, which is a burning topic for information security and risk compliance officers. In a nutshell, driving measurable ROI on these requires deep strategy and change management. So if any of these align with your goals, please reach out and we will be happy to discuss a customized roadmap for you. But you don't have to just imagine it. Let's see that exact orchestration play out in action. With that, I will hand it over to Joe for a demo. Thank you.